Hey guys, me Cubedoro here, and I got another Star Wars figure for an unboxing video today. Another figure that I'm gonna break out, and show you on video and a little review like I did last time, the last few times. This time is one of our favorite polygamous Jedi's of all time, K. Mundi, aka the fandom's most overhated character since Jar Jar Binks. With his big old head, they say he's not very intelligent for believing the Sith are extinct by the time we see him in the Phantom Menace, and then him being so blatantly obvious and gullible to fall for Order 66, where he just couldn't defend himself. He was like an easy target, especially again with his big old head. Now, I usually disagree with those rhetorics. I don't think Kid Moody is stupid, and I do not think Kai Eddie Mundi is a psychopath. For some reason, people think he's a sociopath. They think he's a sociopath. I think he's just technically bottling his emotions up, just like how most Jedi need to. Whether that's a good thing or not, it's up to you, but we're not going to be discussing his lore right now. We're going to actually just be opening up his figure. This comes with a Commtech chip, whatever the fuck that means. The only chips I know from Star Wars are the inhibitor chips, and that to a mass genocide of the Jedi. So, a generation before Star Wars: A New Hope, and two courageous Jedi, young queen, and all that shit. And we got K.I. Moody. We see one of the quotes here about the Sith, like I mentioned. The Sith has been extinct for a millennium, yet you appeared in the Acolyte, which takes place like a few good years before the Phantom Menace, and there's dark side users in the Acolyte. He was there when there were people, tapping into the evils there, but he still says the Sith are extinct, so... that's why people think he's a sociopath, because they think he's trying to deny the obvious. And technically, yeah, I wouldn't even say the character in the Acolyte was really a Sith, more like a dark Force user. But still, it's still something that you should keep in mind. But whatever. As part of the 12-member Jedi Council, gathered on Coruscant at the Temple of the Jedi, Kai Eddie Mundi must help make many fateful decisions on the council, which is pretty good shit. Pretty good shit. We're gonna open up the figure now, actually. Let's see. This is apparently the little chip thing that's gonna be used to, talk with him. This is gonna be the little thing where you could actually put the figure on and it talks. K. Eddie Moody looks like he just broke out of prison with this one. Let's see what else we got from the figure. Yeah, just like I theorized, the figure smells very old and very strong plasticky. Probably smells worse than, Kim Kardashian's plastic. Pretty cool, I love it. Let's see. The articulation's pretty alright. It's kind of really stiff, especially around the arms. It's very old figure-esque shit. Like, you could tell this is an old action figure in the early 2000s and 90s. I don't think I can really move his head all around, but I know his legs and arms got that shit going on for him, and I know the bottom waist part, you get that shit going on for him too. Yeah. He comes with a lightsaber piece. Let me just get that real quick. Boom. He got his lightsaber, and now he's ready to go on his mission to die. Like I said, the head doesn't really move around, but you can move around the chest a bit, like this. So that's a good substitute, I guess. Who needs head movement when you get torso movement that can move the head? I feel the same way with my 3D animations. But yeah, you get the lightsaber piece here, and yeah, pretty solid figure. I think this is a pretty good figure. I really like the texture of it. I really like the coloring is pretty well done too. It perfectly captures this character from the overall universe, from the cartoons and movies and shit. The lightsaber is great as well. Yeah, I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. I have a few issues with it, like the articulation's not the best, but it's still okay, and it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's just sometimes these flaps feel a little too like old. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's a really good figure. I'm not really the best at figure reviews. I don't really see anything wrong with this figure. Maybe just maybe if you can slightly see it, the fucking detail on his eyes are fucking weird. It's almost funny, but like it's almost like they're doing the Clone Wars eyes, but like this is supposed to be the live action version of him. And there's some I really appreciate some of the detail going into like the head sculpt and shit, like all his details, like his scars and acne and shit. I really appreciate that, you know. He has a pretty dumb smile going on for him, so maybe that drops down some points. Uh, anyway, yeah, this is a pretty good figure.